Good afternoon, everybody. I made some questions of my partner, Diego Acevedo. Yeah, Acevedo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
The first question is, what's your biggest problem when learning English?
Well, the biggest problem when learning English is maybe that the people just focus the learning in the classroom. They actually didn't try to practice or to improve their skills outside the classroom, and that is very important, the autonomous learning or the self-learning, that you create strategies or select spaces outside the classroom to learn English, to improve your skills in the different things, using videos, using the music, reading, whatever you want.
Okay. The second question is, what is the most difficult thing about learning English?
This question is maybe related with the previous one, and maybe that the people maybe acquire the knowledge in the classroom. For instance, the verb to be in the classroom, but they didn't practice it outside the classroom. So maybe people just are focused in the classroom, that they are this is the only space where they learn, and they maybe are not worried about creating more spaces to improve their skills.
Okay, good. The next question for you is, what do you do to practice your English outside the classroom?
Well, to practice my English outside the classroom, what I'm talking about is just listening music in English. I love it. Watching movies in English, of course. I try always to read in English texts that I like, for instance, fantasy or science fiction, things that I like. That's an alternative that you can create. Start getting interested in the things that can provide you knowledge in the things that you like, in your tendencies or your the things that you like.
Okay, the final question is, I try to make conversation with Americans to improve your English level.
Yes, I actually try to do it all the time. For instance, when I go to concerts, I try to always to speak to them, to the people that is playing the band, or I'm very talkative, so I always try to speak. Also, when I'm drunk, I try to speak all the time in English with my partners, and that's very interesting because you create knowledge in other spaces outside the classroom, and that's very important to improve your skills.
Okay, partner, thank you so much. That is all for the moment. Okay. Continue with the interview as a teacher or university. I have in this moment to the Professor Sandra Velasco. Hi, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. I made some questions about what is the problem with the students that have problems with learn English in your classes as your experience as a teacher. The first question is, as you as a teacher, why a foreign language is an important part of the curriculum?
Okay, the most important thing is, well, here as a simple teacher, we needed to know different things, prepare different skills. So for example, we have the grammar, we have the speaking, writing, reading, so it's depending on many things. So the idea is the students have the opportunity to organize those skills in their mind and try to understand and manage the core skills.
Okay, thank you. How can improve your student skills in English?
How I improve? Well,
How can you improve your student skill in English?
it's depending on the needs of the students and depending what are the things that they need, right? For example, there are some students who are excellent in grammar, but when they are going to read or write, it's difficult. So it's depending on what they need. Most of the times, when you as a teacher, we try to do some tutorials that that we have to know and to have the opportunity to work with a student.
Is your experience with your students? Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do when your students don't understand the explanations?
Well, it's difficult, but as a teacher, we have to create many things. For example, create material that the students practice a lot. Because most of the times when we explain, the problem is that the students don't know how to do it. So the idea is to create materials based on the needs of the students, and depending on what is the reaction that they have, if it's good, if it's bad, you needed to do many things. For example, planning different things. For example, the videos, for example, games, for example. Well, it's dependent of the reaction that the students have.
Okay. Next questions. What do you think are the most common problems students have when learning English?
The most difficult thing, I think, that is speaking and writing. And most of the time it's because students don't practice. And also because when you are writing, for example, in the speaking, is because they don't have the fluency, they don't have the vocabulary, and most of the time the students don't practice. And in writing, it's because they don't know what is the structure of the text, they don't know how to do, how to write a text, how to use it, right? Because there are some, for example, when you are going to design or write a paragraph, you need to follow some things, and most of the time students don't know, and they try to translate from Spanish. That's not it.
Yes, this is a problem. Yes. The last question, as you are a teacher, what are your recommendations for those students? In this case, your students.
Well, as a student, you have to be very demanding with your things, because you know what are the difficulties that you have. And for example, if you are not good in speaking or in writing and reading, well, you needed to looking for help. For example, with the teachers, right? Also, there are many things in the internet that you can practice. For example, if you don't have enough time. But most of the times, I think that is the practice in the development of different activities.
Okay, teacher, thank you so much. That is all for today.